You know, I want to try to put together a very small event, see how it's received, and pull, feedback from different people.
Well, yeah, I'm good.
We're friends.
We are
Let's
friends.
Let's toast to that shit.
We're not toasting to these little panties you got on.
You don't like these?
No, they look like panties.
I was raised kind of thuggish. You know what I'm saying? I got like 10 brothers. They all thugs. My mama a thug.
You got a shirt that a guy's eating out a girl or a girl is riding a dude. That ain't even what you do.
Mannish, the man behind the label. And does he serve his brand well by being mannish?
I know I keep jumping in with questions, but this is really interesting.
Mo asking that question, are we going to continue to be friends in the next year? Was his way of reaching out.
It's interesting that you said I wasn't there for you when you needed somewhere to stay for a minute. You stayed in 2015. That's not what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like Mo wanted to, be friends with KJ. Like, I felt like he was trying to spark conversation to see what's going on with their relationship. And I felt like he really, wanted to be cool with him.
That's what I'm talking about. But it's okay, no. So beyond that, were you there in 2015? You weren't there? Because at that point... No, it's okay. I didn't ask the question for us to be best friends. You can ask the question, but for somebody to say, but if you're going to ask that question, then fully follow through, because real talk, so I haven't talked to you in like a year. I had to pull receipts, because it's good to keep a good old text message.
You're in front of this group of people, so you have to try and make yourself look like a better person by trying to throw salt on somebody else's name. But that's typical Mo. That's what I expected from you.
I just pulled the receipts and was like, no, nigga, I have been there for you. Now, you may not recollect.
And the fact that you think just because you let somebody crash with you for any amount of time makes you a friend, you can't be a friend to somebody with me staying on your couch, but yet you talk shit about me behind my back every chance you get.
But what I'm saying is, when somebody says you haven't been there for me, but you stayed at my house for 3 weeks, I think I was there for you. You weren't. Okay. You weren't. Okay, I don't get it.
3 weeks is a long time.
I don't get it, but okay. 3 weeks?
Listen, you can't forget what he did for you.
Okay. 3 weeks what?
3 weeks you stayed
I
at
did
his
not
house.
stay at your house for no 3 weeks.
They was arguing over dates and times and when, and I was just like...
Well, basically the conversation between Mo and KJ was just a bunch of drama.
It actually happened in 2014, and the fact that he doesn't realize that an entire year has gone by and we've had absolutely no communication, period, was a problem.
That really don't matter. If somebody lets you sleep on their couch for 3 weeks, that's kind of being there for them.
The situation was, number one, I was waiting for a townhouse to be finished so I can move into the shit. So he was talking about some townhouse that... I mean, he clearly don't live in it now. Where does he live now? I don't know. But anyway. Number one, no. If y'all are going to jump into the situation and act like you know what the fuck is going on, know all of the facts. I'm really trying to hold off on getting something else while work is being finished on this townhouse. Okay. But this situation is really wearing me down. I guess it wore him down good because there's no townhouse. Okay. So at this moment, I'm basically homeless. Can I enlarge basically homeless?
So for somebody to say that I ain't never been there for him, one, you homeless, and two, if I'm inconveniencing you, which means you needed me, I didn't need you.
At that point, it just went left. Like, I don't even know what happened, you know, but I was just trying to be a mediator of the situation.
Don't come into this situation and act like you was right there knowing what the fuck was going on because you weren't. He wasn't there for no fucking 3 weeks because I wasn't at his house for 3 weeks. So don't jump into some shit that you don't know about them.
I'm just saying, but we all talking. He asked you a
You
question.
can be talking
and you
about
in
some
it.
shit, but I was not at
But
his
if y'all
house for
talking
no
about it
fucking
around
3
me,
weeks.
and then he say that you stayed
Okay,
for 3
so
weeks,
you
I'm
jumping
gonna
at
act. But it's all everybody talking about it
So
though.
you siding on some shit that
I'm not
you don't
siding
know
on
what the
nothing.
fuck
I
is
asked the
going on.
question.
The anger was directed towards me. I'm like, damn, what the fuck did I get into? Like, I don't know nothing about y'all friendship, but it's like, it must be some feelings here that's just like still lingering on because people got upset.
And without me even realizing it, like I'm taking out my anger that I have towards Mo in this situation out on other people in the group.
So if you didn't, you said he stayed it for 3 weeks, right? You saying he didn't.
And I
So
didn't.
I'm not taking nobody's side.
Okay then, so
you
but
against
you
him, don't come
sitting
to
there
me.
saying, oh, if you stayed there for 3 weeks,
If
you know,
somebody
you was trying to
stayed
do
for
it.
somebody's house for 3
I
weeks,
wasn't
I'm
at his
saying
house
that's being there
for
for
3
somebody. Okay, well that's between y'all. If you
Okay
ain't stayed there
then.
for 3 weeks, then
So
you
why
did.
you trying to jump in it? Like, you
Hey,
know what
I'm
happened?
just saying.
You
I'm
didn't know
just
the
saying.
situation.
I'm just saying.
You didn't know
Somebody
the
lying.
situation.
People kept talking about 3 weeks.
Anyway, go ahead.
Right, go to the next fucking situation.
How many weeks did you stay?
Who the fuck? I don't even fucking remember
Don't
when
you
I
wanna
was at his
know?
fucking house.
I want to know. I just want to know.
Why? Like, what's your point? Do you want your ass whooped? Like, is that you want to be next? Like, you want me to spaz on you?
I was drinking at the time, so it was funny to watch the exchange back and forth. Yeah, so I kind of egged it on a little bit.
The shit hit the fan from there, and it was a wrap.
How many weeks? How many weeks? It was 1 to 2. It kind
So the conversation kind of got to going sideways with them.
And then, like, I definitely think that KJ had selective memory that night because he didn't remember when he slept on the couch.
Just stop talking. Just start swinging on people since they want to say so much shit about situations that they know nothing about. Like, just start swinging. Fuck people up and be like, whatever.
Individuals that want to talk shit about.
I didn't get a heart. Why you trying to direct shit at me though?
Okay, bruh, you got one more time. You gonna see the real Tripp. Yo, dude, like, I'm not the one who let you sleep on their couch. Like, why you getting mad at me?
Because you the one that directed that shit.
Who said you
You was taking side. If you stayed
So
at somebody's
what?
house,
So what?
You got a heart.
You ain't say nothing to him about him staying with you for
Is
3
that
weeks.
not what you said?
Don't try to bring it to me. You the one who
All right, I have a heart. I have a heart.
Oh, man, get out of here with that. Don't try to direct that shit to me. You stayed with him for 3 weeks and now you mad because I said
He didn't.
So you keep saying that.
Hey,
Okay, so that's what it is.
hey, I believe you.
Yo, what the fuck? Like, he all in his emotions right now. Like, obviously something happened that you don't want people to know about because you just in your feelings right now.
Nobody understood that this situation is like years in the making. This isn't some fly-by-night shit that just went south. Like, this is a friendship that was going downhill for many different reasons.
Why you repeating this shit like
Because
you
he
was
said
there?
it. I don't care.
Why you
I would never
If
do
you
that.
don't care why you repeating this shit like you fucking know.
Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Shut the fuck up and just pay attention to shit that involves you. Like, don't come into my business. Why the fuck do you even feel the need to put input into a situation that doesn't involve you?
What are you talking about? I just
He
asked
ain't
you a
talking about
question.
the shit
You
that was
stayed with him
you.
for 3 weeks and
I
not.
did not.
Okay, so move on.
Okay then, you
Don't keep
move
throwing
on.
shit at me though.
How many weeks? How many weeks?
I don't even know how fucking long I slept on that couch. And if one more motherfucking person asks me how long, like, I'm blanking, like I'm spazzing, I'm whooping ass, and I don't even fucking care who it is.
For 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it was. I don't want to hear about 3 weeks anymore. This is annoying. Why do you keep saying it? Obviously the 3 weeks happened and I don't really care. You slept on somebody's couch, okay, who cares? There's nothing to do with me. I really don't care.
He wanted that to keep going, so he kept on, like, agging it on. And it was just like, come on, man, it's gone, it's dead. Why you keep talking about it? But obviously he wanted to push more buttons and get them talking again, so.
You know anybody here prior to this? No. Besides talking on the with the man over here, but he acts like you don't remember.
Everything was kind of awkward and uncomfortable from that point going forward.
I mean, it was just kind of like, okay. I mean, there was no need for me to chime in.
Nah, I mean, keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Something is wrong. I'm like, let me. He don't know how. When you meet him,
When you meet them, you don't remember that y'all fucking follow each other and y'all chatted on many different social media
Ooh.
platforms. You don't remember shit.
Well, first I went outside because I needed to remove myself from the whole environment. The only person that I felt like I was cool with at that time was Jason. I needed somebody to just kind of vent to, and Jason was that person because we had clicked.
Why did you guys both, like, end the friendship? What happened to get you that?
I think I could give you a 10-page paper on what's wrong with Mo.
So how long
What happened was Mo is only a friend that can hang out with you when it's time to turn up. But when real life is around and like presents itself, Mo is nowhere to be found unless it is his drama. Definitely a loaded situation. It's a list of things why me and Mo wouldn't be friends. Like he's in there talking about 2015, I stayed with him for 3 weeks. Okay, I might have stayed with him for like a week and a half, like max.
So you think that was a friend at a point to do that for you? Because I wouldn't just let random or any of my people that I wasn't friends with that.
Okay, but at that point, I had already known Mo for like 8 years, and at that point, it wasn't a separation between who's a real friend and who is just saying they're a friend for sakes and purposes. Why would I want you as a friend when all you have to contribute to this friendship is negativity? Like, that's not the area that I'm trying to go in. So for the entire year of 2015, me and you haven't been friends. So don't fucking sit there and tell me that we've been friends and you've done shit for me, because you haven't. Because you might have done that, but at the end of 2014, the biggest shit in my life, I hadn't talked to any member of my family for 7 or 8 years. My mom, my dad, my siblings, nobody. So when I did that in December, did Mo reach out? No. It had been weighing on me heavily for like quite some time, and I was debating with some of my friends on doing it or not, and one day I just decided to reach out to my mom. And because I didn't have anybody's phone number or anything like that, I basically wrote a letter and I sent it to her through Facebook. That was like the most nerve-wracking thing I have ever done in my life. My mom actually responded. She responded differently than I expected. You know, I expected her to be angry or whatever. The weight of the world was lifted off of my shoulders. Like, I made my way down to Virginia and I finally reached out to her. I called her and asked her what she was doing and told her that I was in Virginia and that I wanted to meet up. Like, you can't imagine what it's like to go and see somebody after not speaking to or talking to someone for like 8 years. And to just be in their presence at that time, like it was definitely a major thing. The point that I did, and this nigga ain't reaching out, why? Because he's selfish as fuck. He only cares about him. Oh, you know, I have issues with my family too. Nigga, this isn't about you. This isn't about you. You have a relationship with your siblings. You still connect with your sister, your brothers, and all of these people. You still talk to your mom. I haven't seen nor talked to any of these people in 8+ years. The hardest shit I've ever done. Do you know what it's like to even reach out to somebody after your mom, after you haven't talked to your mom in 8+ years?
And then KJ was just talking about his family, how Mo was not there when he had talked to his mom after 8 years, and all these different stories about his life.
It's so many deep-seated issues beyond that, but he's taking them out on me. Like, spread the rumor like I have this team light skin, I don't like dark skinned people. Are we back in slavery? Like, are you mad because I would have been in the house and you were in the field?
Who are you? Say your name. What's your name?
Mo always made comments about the whole light skin, dark skin thing. I can't control that you were born dark skinned, and maybe you have your own insecurities because you're dark skinned. I can't help that. I can't control that you don't get the attention that I get, but I'm thirsty for attention because you can't get the same attention that I get.
Mo, basically, KJ had mentioned something about Mo saying that KJ only liked the light-skinned people, and that if you were dark-skinned, then you probably weren't making the cut in any capacity.
When my clothing line came up, he dogged that shit out. When it came up to me, he called me an alcoholic. He said I was doing shit for attention. I was miserable being single. Every shit Mo had to say about me was something negative. That is not a friend of mine.
You talk shit behind my back repeatedly. You are never a supportive friend. You always play victim in every situation. You manufacture drama. Like, everything about you was something negative.
So when you evaluate who you have around you, that was not somebody that I was carrying into the new year. Your season is done. You're X'd out. Like, I'm sorry.
You're calling me an alcoholic. You're saying I'm jealous of my best friend. You're saying all of this negative stuff. I haven't heard you say one positive thing about me.
You were in a relationship and you were fucking miserable. But I was single and I was great. But you're trying to put it out to the masses that I'm miserable. But you were actually the one that was miserable.
It's so many deep-seated issues beyond that, but he's taking them out on me.
So the bottom line is you two should not be friends.
We're not gonna be friends because it's one of those things where you realize, like, you don't always realize that somebody is a toxic friend until you step back and look at it. And when I stepped back and looked at it, how many positive things has this individual said or done in my life?
Lots of information. I don't know. I think that when people don't know somebody and they give me so much information about that person, like if I didn't know Tripp and you're telling me all of this shit about him, I'm not going to believe you 100% because I need to get to know that person for myself. I don't think that KJ is racist, and I don't think Mo would really say that.
But real talk, I just understood that that wasn't a real friend. Like, your season came to an end. And it is what it is.
Be a supportive friend for once, and maybe somebody will want to be your friend.
So wait, what is this I hear about messy managed something? Not.
What is messy managed?
Somebody not owning up to a couch situation.
So we were just talking, and he was like, I just simply asked him, were we gonna be friends in 2016?
Which was a cool question.
Which just.
Why do you say?
Thank you.
And let me add, you ain't shit to me.
Whatever it was, the mere fact that you said I wasn't there for you, I don't care if it was 2010. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been there for you, but you told me to get my Instagram followers up because you got 10,000. Why did you go sleep on that?
Man, don't nobody care about them Instagram followers.
Who gives a shit about Instagram followers when you homeless? I'm just saying.
You know, when somebody tells you you've never been there for them, that just puts a bad taste in my mouth. It's like, damn.
It's good. It's just.
But he called you when he needed you, though.
He called me when he needed me, and then when he left, didn't say bye, didn't say thank you.
Really? He just left and took your stuff while you was gone?
Nothing. I was out of town.
Really?
I never heard from him again.
So he just left your house and never hit you up
after? He said thank you.
Did you try to have sex with him?
Here's $5
on the porch?
No, he ain't trying.
No, it had to be something why if somebody stayed with you for 3 weeks and then they just get up and don't say bye to you or nothing.
Was that a dent in your couch, though?
Why would it be a dent in my couch?
Y'all wrong.
Nobody gonna say nothing about that?
I don't care if it was 4 minutes. You step on my couch. You step on my couch. You needed me. I didn't need you. I still don't need you. Bye-bye.
We went out one night.
Why didn't he stay at Larry's house?
I think he had already welcomed. What is it?
World is welcome at Larry's house. But that's his best friend.
I don't know.
How
You
does
know.
that work though? Like,
I don't know.
Welcome. That's your best friend. You have a place to stay.
You know, I ain't never been there for you. Ain't did shit for me or whatever you was trying to imply. Oh, I was. You know, I was.
Did you feel like y'all was about to like?
I thought they was about to fight. I was like,
You got a bad attitude. So
I don't think we was about to.
Why do you think he jumped on you when it really should have been?
I feel like he handled it
towards
pretty
me.
well.
The reason why I think he jumped on me is because he wanted to deflect the attention. Like, man, ain't nobody gonna break me, nigga. Like, I'm good. You know, I was raised in the streets. I'm saying I got like 10 brothers. They all thugs. My mama a thug. There gotta be something deeper to the story. Come on.
And
what happened?
Nothing happened.
I can see in your face. What happened? Did y'all sleep together or something?
Never.
you do like the boys thick.
I do like a thicker boy.
No,
And
fuck,
KJ.
no. Honestly, come on. You saying that your boy is honest? Like for somebody to get up off your couch and leave and never hit
Not
you up
say bye,
again,
not say
you must have did
He wanted to come
something.
upstairs.
Did he try to sleep with you?
He never. No. We
Did you
barely
try to
spoke.
sleep with him?
No.
So why would you let somebody
Oh,
sleep on your
yeah,
couch
for
for 3
3
weeks and you don't speak to them?
And I'm not saying this to throw him under the bus or nothing like that because I was never even gonna bring this up. But when you throw me on the bus,
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The reason why I think he directed it towards me is because maybe he felt like I was instigating the situation or taking sides with you, and I was talking to him all night, and then I asked him a question. So maybe he felt some type of way that
He wanted you kind of to
be on his side. Right. It's my first time, both of us. But talking on Instagram ain't shit. Like he don't even.
So he wanted you to take his side.
He wanted me to take his side. It turned out pretty cool. Besides all the messy cattiness that was going on behind the scenes, I actually had a good time. You know, I'm glad I came out. I got to meet everybody.
Y'all can do something.
So let's go dance. Y'all wanna dance?
I'm not dancing.
Why?
I don't dance.
Who's dancing, Dale?
We stand on the wall.
I just throw my hands up and you know.
Nobody
I'm too cool for dancing. I didn't think nobody was sexy. I thought that I brought the sexy when I came.
I appreciate the fact that Malik tried to put a group event together. He definitely needed to understand the group dynamics before trying to do something like that.
But in all, everybody received everybody from the party really well, and we thought it was fun, and it turned out good.